Hello, this is Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil. That's why I actually changed my theme today. I'm downloading, by the way, Final Fantasy X again, even though I've played it 3 times on this console already. Don't mind that. I thought today that just for a little bit of a break, we would play some Resident Evil. Not the whole thing, just like a couple of minutes, maybe 20 minutes or so. The reason I think that it might be fun to do this is we're going into a new stage of the playthrough through Skyward Sword. I'm going to be doing a lot of Gratitude Crystal stuff, then I'm going into what should be the final dungeon, and then what should be the final boss. So I'm thinking that it's probably a good idea just to play something different for a bit. And why not play what I consider to be the greatest horror game of all time? Now we have an ink ribbon. You can use these to save here. And I also skipped the first cutscene, even though it's freaking amazing. The reason why I skipped it was because I didn't want to... Well, we won't skip this.
What is it?
I was gonna say, I think people have seen the cutscene so many times already.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Now, I don't know exactly how much into horror you people are, or the people watching this are. You're all very different, you all have very different tastes. You've shown that through the comment section, so I don't know how much you are into this. To me, it's one of the greatest forms of entertainment of all time, which is horror games. It was kind of like my favorite genre for the longest time. I think it's changed a little bit to JRPG. Okay, so we can move around this whole place. By the way, I'm picking OG Jill because you can actually be the new Jill as well, but OG Jill is better. Jill Valentine. Did you say best character ever? You're right. And here we go, the most iconic scene in horror game history. Try and... maybe. Now, you can do a lot of things here. This isn't a walkthrough, but the best thing to do is just bring him in here because you'll shoot him down and the same thing happens anyway.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it. What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
So yeah, by the way, this is going to be a one-off thing. I might play Final Fantasy X at some point as another playthrough. But to be honest, the reason why I'm doing this right now at this moment, at this very point in time, just because I thought it'd be good to bridge the gap. I've been playing Zelda non-stop since October. I've been playing Zelda non-stop since September 1st, if you think of it that way. That's 3 months of non-stop Zelda. So I thought it might be a good idea just to, like, take it easy for a bit. And, oh, look! The zombie is gone! Did you see where it went, Barry? By the way, Barry is really freaking cool, but Jill is still cooler. Jill is still the coolest character ever. If you have a favorite Resident Evil character, please do tell me. Because everyone's usually different and everyone's is usually very varied and very interesting.
Jill, help me look for him. But let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Okay, and if you say Wesker, that's acceptable as well. I think he's actually one of the coolest villains of all time as well, so we'd agree. So what you have to do here is just walk around here. Yeah, also, when I was talking about, like, that's one of my most iconic scenes in horror game history, it's just so, like, it is really iconic. I think this game kind of started survival horror. I know a lot of Alone in the Dark fans are going to disagree with me, but this game made up the phrase survival horror. That's all I'll say.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Jill is the master of unlocking. You got the lockpick.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Sure thing.
Got it?
Okay.
I stopped talking during cutscenes. The reason why I talk so much during Skyward Sword cutscenes is because there's like no voice acting. But like in this it's a little bit different. You can follow him out there and he won't be there, but you can do a lot of things in there. There is something in here that we can get. We have to make sure that we see the key. Let's see, how do we do this? Oh yeah, I know how to do this again, don't worry. You need... This is terrifying, okay? Like, I'm not even joking how terrifying this is, okay? You need to get behind here, do this, and push this out. Now, whenever this game tells me to get into a cramped space, it is the scariest thing ever. It really is. And this game is scary. A lot of people like think about Resident Evil. They think about Resident Evil 6, or they think about Resident Evil 5, and they go like, "Oh, it's just not scary." Even though I think Resident Evil 5 has its really scary moments, I just don't think. Look at this mansion. I don't think Resident Evil 6 has one scary moment. I'll be honest. I'll be just 100% honest. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can let me know if you think I'm wrong. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. Now, here's a little bit of a tip here for you. We're about to go in here and have a little bit of an argument with a zombie. So I hope you're ready. It's one of the more fun ways of introducing this whole thing to you. I also think, look at this. When are you gonna? We need stuff like this again. Look at this. Like how terrifying is that? This position right here, it takes control out of your hands. It's more of a cinematic experience. It feels scarier. Look at this. If something's coming behind you, that is terrifying. So then we got a knife. Will you take the dagger? I will take the dagger. Thank you very much. Using defensive... Oh, wait, I know this. Okay, guys. It just tells you how to use defensive items. L2 to use defensive items. Now we're in trouble. Watch this. Oh my god, look how cool this is as well. I'm giving it away. I shouldn't give it away. Look at this. It's so cool. And we give him a little stab in the head. Now, usually you have to use your bullets to take him down or use your knife. But... Oh! But the best thing to do here is actually just to do this. And he can't walk past this, I believe. But that noise is so scary. Oh, it's so terrifying. And also, we should actually check out the map here. I know there's a quick button, I forget what it is. But look at the level design here. Everything is connected in some way. And that is true for the whole area and for the whole mansion. Like, everything is connected in some weird way. It's actually terrifyingly connected, I think. Okay. If you have a favorite horror game, tell me that. This isn't probably... I don't know if this is my favorite horror... I think this is the greatest horror game of all time. But I think also Siren Blood Curse is really terrifying. If you haven't seen Siren Blood Curse, I do definitely recommend checking it out at some point. I might play it actually at some point. Right here is the outside. I don't think we need to go out here, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get out here, so I want to show you the position of the camera here as well. It's really cool. All very cool. All very scary, all very cool. I know a lot of people might find this annoying, actually, the positions of the camera. A lot of people do, but I think they're actually just freaking... I need another horror game like this. I think Resident Evil 7 is one of the greatest games I've played this year. I think it's in the top 4 at least. Which is why I don't have, like, any issue in putting that in, like, a Game of the Year discussion. It should be, like, Game of the Year for somebody. In my view, anyway. It should be Game of the Year for somebody. Okay, let's see. First of all, the crest. I forget if we can use this now, though. One, two, okay, yep. This whole thing. I'll be honest, about a year ago, I replayed this at Halloween and knew where... Oh! Look at that. Look at that. how scary that, it still scared me. A year ago I played this and knew where everything was. And now here I am, again. Okay. It's kind of funny though, because you see him... I don't know why I was whispering there. It's not going to hear me, but one of the coolest things about that is that, like, you see him down there. Oh my god, look at this position as well. This game is terrifying. And this is why Resident Evil gets a bad rap. People think it's not scary. This thing is going to come back to life eventually. We're going to have to burn it. Okay, so we got some herbs. Do you guys say herbs or herbs? I say whatever it's spelled like sometimes. I think it's different in America for sure. And in like some parts of the world as well. It's like the way you guys pronounce almonds with the L, and I think over here a lot of people pronounce it with just an almonds. They call them almonds. Which I don't agree with, man. If there's an L in it, just pronounce it. Got another green herb. Now again, there's a reason why this is absolutely terrifying, this guy here. And we're not going to be able to see it, but... Actually, I'm not going to spoil it. If you haven't played this game before, please go and play it, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. This right here. I'm going to show you it. Even though I know, for a fact, that it's the wrong thing to do. I've died from it before. Here we go. Does that say whoever may take this find peace in death? What's actually like really good about that is it actually plays on actual greed. The Spencer Mansion was designed for people who are greedy, who are trying to take the plans from, you know, from deep within the Spencer Mansion is what I'll say. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I was gonna say it actually plays on actual greed because like I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've seen someone play this game, and when they pick up the... He got back up, he's not dead. It's good not to kill him anyway. We got the golden arrow, I will take it. And like the reason... It plays on greed, and I'm trying to get my words here and I apologize, but the reason why it plays on greed so well is because a lot of people, when they get that thing, it's like, no, you gave me a key. You know? Like, it's my key now. And like you see, I never see people trying to put the key back even though you can. It's like this reaction that you have. It's like, I got something in this video game and I need to keep it. And so they're actually playing on an actual feeling that people have in life. If you're going through this mansion trying to rob it, the majority of people would find a key and be like, well, I can't give it up now, I just got it. What's this room again? Is this where we came out of? It probably is actually, or I'm probably going back straight back into place. And this game is so intricate as well. Like, you're gonna find a lot of things if you do choose to play it, or if you have played it already, you probably know. This game is so intricate. Everything, there's so many little details. Yes, the oh, he's on the other side, isn't he? Yeah, we have another dagger. Like, yeah, it's not like, yeah, it's not like amazingly written. Like, we'll be honest with that and say that. Even as a fan, I can say that it's not the most well-written thing in the world in terms of like dialogue and in terms of like the letters that you find that give you lore about the place. But I still think it has its place, you know. Okay. Wrong thing, wrong thing. Where is the zombie? Just don't be like right here. you throw this off and it drops that. So I'm trying to think now, we have the shield. Where does one put the shield? Is he around here? He's right around. Oh wait, we can go into this door, can't we? It's locked. Emblem of sword, we need the sword key. The Erring Swordkin. A storage box would actually be the best thing now, actually. Okay, and this door is locked because we need to find the other side of it. Yep. Emblem of armor, that's the armor lock. The armor key. Oh, also we got some items here. We got this. Peridot. I did not know that it was called the poor man's emerald. Is that true? It's probably true. Okay, let's go the actual way we were supposed to now. Now that we actually made a ruckus. Man, this game is so good. If you do have time to play it, please do. It'll probably terrify you though. As it terrifies me. Actually, what we'll do is... Oh yeah, we can't drop items, can we now? We can only use items. Okay, we're fine. I don't think we need to pick up more stuff. So we have the sword key here, even though he sent me in to check this place. I forget what to do now. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do, for sure. For sure now. Not for sure, but... I have a feeling I know what to do. Now, like, again, as I was saying, like, this whole mansion was built as a anti-people thing. So, like, there's, like, a lot of people, like, I remember the biggest complaint I always hear people saying about this game is, like, why on earth at all is, like, with the Spencer Mansion like this? Like, who made this? And, like, it's like, if you actually just read stuff in the game, you will find that, like, everything is explained very well, actually. Now, this is one of the coolest areas in the game as well. I will never claim to be an expert on the lore. There's actually a video that you can watch. Look up, I think it's by Some Game News. Game Trailer's full playthrough of the Resident Evil 1. And what you will find is, like, there's lore about everything. There's lore about this coffin up here. There's lore about these mask things. A stone statue with a hole in it. Okay, so we have all that. We don't have all that stuff yet. So we're gonna have to go get that stuff. Well, we were able to open this door, which means we did progress a little bit. Which is good. Haven't killed one zombie though, that's good. That's actually a good thing. Wait. Was there something down here I was supposed to get? Look at that angle! I know a lot of people hate that stuff, the whole thing, like, I know a lot of people want more control. But to me, it's just scarier doing this, like, you're not knowing what's gonna happen. Kind of like a horror game, or a horror movie. So I think there's a book, isn't there? Or no, we unlock the book afterwards. I think. Oh no, here it is. There we go. Yes, I will take the Book of Curses. Don't worry, guys, you won't be cursed. Actually, look away just in case. Okay, look away. Everyone look away right now. I think there's like a button on the back. Is there something? There's a key. And we got our first key. You got the mansion key. Book of Curses. The 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all 4 are fall into place, evil will awaken. Oh, you betcha. And now we have the mansion key. Which will unlock. I forget which doors it will lock. Oh no, there's a few doors I can unlock. There's a few doors I can unlock. Let's actually see. Like, I'm gonna end the video very soon, actually, because, like, obviously I don't want to play this full game. I'm not gonna be doing that, but, like, I'm very excited. Oh my god. I don't think this is gonna be the next game I'm gonna be playing after, after Skyward Sword. I actually think that might be, like, I have some ideas. I have some ideas of what I'm gonna play. But they're not all, okay, first of all, let's Resident Evil 101, test every single door you can. First try. There's some scary, there's like you may not be scared right now, but some of the stuff gets like real scary. It's locked. An emblem of armor is carved in. It's locked. An emblem of armor, so we need the armor key down here. Yeah. Yes. We got the plank of wood. You can't carry any more items. The plank of wood. What is that for? Oh, I know what that's for. I think you need. I think it's much later though. Like I think it's much later. We don't need it now anyway. Later, dude. That later sounded like I was American there for a second. Sorry for trying to mimic your language. You guys don't have a language though, do you? You have a... I guess you have a language because you spell things in certain ways, so... Not all of you are American. I know that all of you are American. You have the lighter, but we can't carry... Look, this isn't a full playthrough. Fuck it. This is not a full playthrough. I'm not playing through this entire game. An open journal, the pages are blank. The lighter is actually extremely important. Like, you don't even know. Well, some of you might know. We got something over here. We got the dog whistle. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something out where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like a vicious canine that lives here, no one will be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near the dog without risking serious mauling, which means only you can put this collar on him. The object, sir? Yes, okay. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you will get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. So we have a dog whistle, which means that we can go out to the terrace and blow the whistle. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do that today because it is a cool task. It is a cool puzzle. Oh, Jesus. It is a cool puzzle if you haven't done it. Does that feel good? Thank God we got it anyway. Oh, there's another one down here. Look at this guy. Get out of here. Get out of here now. You. Know your place. Oh, I'm Jill Valentine. Alright guys, so I'm going to end the video here. I know this is a bit weird, but I just kind of wanted to play some Resident Evil today. I felt the urge, and also I think it's a good idea to take a break from a game you're playing now. And now listen to this. Listen how good that sounds. Okay. This is also going to feel very good. I will see you guys... No, I don't want to save over this. This is like a really fun save data. It's actually... Oh, I should continue that playthrough. That was a really fun playthrough I was doing. It was a while back. I think it was actually last year. I might continue playing this. I'll see you guys very soon.